It is an absolutely beautiful morning to host a yard sale today. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I set up my yard sales to have a successful day. Last video, I showed you how I gathered all of the yard sale bins together and put them towards the front of the basement. That way, it was easier for us to pull it all up on yard sale day. Now, I normally set up my yard sale Friday night, like right after dinner. That way, everything is ready to go on Saturday morning because you are going to get people who come in very early to start shopping and you want everything ready to go. And the stuff that is in the back of my trunk is also from a previous video when we decluttered the back office part 2. Now, many of you had said to just take this stuff to Goodwill. It was just easier. And my original intention was to do so, but I had packed up the Jeep, but then I didn't even have a chance to go to Goodwill because I had to rush to Tyler's baseball game. So I figured, well, I already am having the yard sale. I might as well include it in the yard sale as well, and I'm going to donate the money to the women's shelter. Next, it is important to have bright yard sale signs. What is best is a bright yellow against black. It really pops and it sticks out when people are driving by. That's why hazard signs are normally yellow and black. Now, camera shy hubby helped me carry a lot of these boxes and heavy things up onto the driveway. That way we can start setting up. And by the magic of editing, he also set up the tables for me because we want to make it look really nice and organized, almost like a store, because people love shopping when it feels like it's a store atmosphere. And now it's time to set everything up. And unfortunately, I do have to do this by myself because hubby has to work from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. And what I try to do is I try to keep all the clothes together and keep the housewares and the toys and have these little sections. That way it's easy for everyone to shop. And now it is the next morning and it is just so beautiful outside. It really is. And I set everything up in kind of a U shape. That way, when people come in, the middle will be empty and you can kind of walk around the perimeter of it and look at all the stuff. That way, there is plenty of room. Now, I still have a few things that I have to put out because it was getting late last night and I had to get up really early. But I wanted to show you a quick tour of the tables because people want to see full tables. They want to see things outside. Have you ever noticed when people drive by your yard sale, they'll do the slow roll, right? They'll drive real slow, kind of scan everything, see if it's worth it for them to stop and shop or just to keep going. Well, of course, you want them to stop. You want them to look at your stuff. So that's why it's important to look like you have a lot of stuff out that's organized and displayed for them to see and shop. And you know, seeing the sunrise really is just beautiful and peaceful and tranquil. I really should start getting up early in the morning. But for now, we have to finish laying out all the stuff that we did not complete from last night. And right now, I'm just laying out all the clothes. That way, it's easy for people to look at the different pieces and pick out what they want. Now, I always keep some paper, scissors, tape, and a Sharpie in case I have to write a sign when everyone's out. And I also have a bunch of plastic bags ready to go. That way, when people are shopping, they can put all their goodies and treasures into a bag. Another very important thing to have at a yard sale is that you have change to give people because people will come and shop your yard sale and they might buy $2, $3, but they give you a 20. So it is very important to make sure that you have 10s, 5s, and 1s. And I always write out a little tally for my bank to see what I started out with. That way, at the end of the yard sale, I can count all the money out, subtract the bank, and I'll know exactly how much I made that day. Now, you will always have the early bird shoppers. They come between 6:30 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. and they are always looking for very specific items, normally gold or silver jewelry, antique jewelry, tools, metal, anything of high worth, they will always come to your yard sale, and it's important to have everything ready for them to go. Next is your 7:30 a.m. till about 9:30 a.m. crew. And everyone during this time slot loves yard sailing. They enjoy going to all the different places and shopping, and this is normally the busiest time of your yard sale. That's why it's important to advertise it on Craigslist and on Facebook yard sale groups, because everyone in this time slot is happy and comes out and wants to buy all of your things, and it's just so much fun to talk to everyone. And it was really busy this morning. I am so excited about how many people stop to shop at my yard sale.
Hello!
Hi everyone! I just wanted to say hi, and that she actually watches my channel. Like, how awesome is that? And she got the mug and she got stuff that I really love. So I'm so incredibly happy that she's getting the things that I love. Like, that is the whole thing about giving, because it's just an amazing feeling. And just thank you! Yay!
I'm so happy I finally got to meet you, Miss
Oh my
Hart.
God, I'm so happy I got to meet you. Thank you so much. And she's going to prom, everyone. So wish her a great night.
I am.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
And this is another reason why I love hosting yard sales, because I just love talking to people when they stop by to shop and see what they're doing. And they even let me film their cars, because I thought this is the cutest car. And the two girls that came in it were absolute doll babies. And now we're about halfway through the yard sale. And let me tell you, I had an amazing turnout. I couldn't believe how many people came out for that first crew time slot. I haven't had a yard sale like this in years. I mean, I guess the economy really is doing well, because I had people picking up all kinds of things, and I was so happy to see them happily purchase their new treasures. Now, the next crew of people that come, normally from 9:30 a.m. till about you close, I kind of call them second shift, because they were already out and about at a lot of different yard sales. They may have gotten up a little late and started yard sailing, and this is normally when it slows down. But I was happy to say I was still just as busy as I was early in the morning. And normally after 11:30 a.m., it starts to slow down, though we did have a few more people. I decided to end the yard sale around 1:00 p.m. because I have a birthday party to go to this afternoon, one of the many May birthday parties that we have. And I'm so happy to say that a lot of stuff went. And it was a lot of little things. It wasn't even like I had big appliances or big ticket items. It was just a lot of little things that people were picking up. And it just felt really good in my heart, because overall, it was a really good experience. We decluttered, got some stuff out of the house. People happily bought new stuff for their home. We raised some money. I got a lot of cardio, so I got my workout in. I mean, overall, I really enjoyed this process. And now that the yard sale is all done, we took all the signs down off of the street corners. No one's coming anymore. It's time to start getting our driveway back before we leave for this birthday party. And something new I did this year was that I laid everything out on the driveway, and I posted a lot of the leftover yard sale items for free on my Facebook Towns giving page. I told them to stop on over and take whatever they wanted. And I'm happy to also show you all of these empty boxes, bins, and totes. Woohoo! We can use them for future organizing, especially since we're getting into that basement again. And on the other side of the driveway is some more freebie items on our Towns Giving page. So I really hope people swing by later today to pick things up. And I am keeping 4 bins for a future yard sale. This is what feels right in my heart. Hoarding is a very psychological issue, right? This is how my brain is coded. And we let go way more things than what we're keeping. And I have to make this a positive experience. And this is what keeps my anxiety calm, to be able to express myself, to be able to be vulnerable. I need to just keep these 4 bins. And now it is the next morning. When I got home from the birthday party, I crashed. I just left everything out. That way I gave people more time to pick things up. And a lot of things did go. So I'm really happy that those people were able to find some free things that they can use in their home. Now, for all the leftover stuff from this, I have someone that was from the yard sale yesterday who works for an agency that has a thrift store too, and they use all the proceeds to help families in the community. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather it all up, put it all in one spot, because she said that she would swing by and pick it up. Thank you so much, Maria. That was so awesome that you were able to help me out with that. So now you're probably wondering, how much money did you make, Miss Hart? Well. I am happy to say that we did very, very well this yard sale. So what I do is I pull out that original piece of paper that I wrote my bank on that had all the original money when I first started, which was $55. Then at the end of the yard sale, I add everything up and then get that total, subtract my bank, which was $55, and I'm happy to say we had $214. That's how much money we made in this yard sale. And that is pretty awesome. Now, what I'm going to do is 50% of this is going to go towards the women's shelter, because there was some stuff in that yard sale that was originally for the women's shelter, but they weren't accepting clothes and toys. So I thought, well, now I can give them cash. They can always use that. And the second half of the cash will be used for a family experience this summer. So $100 will go towards a family experience, $114 will go to the women's shelter. And overall, this really was a great experience. I was able to declutter, we were able to make some cash, we were able to help the women's shelter, we were able to meet a lot of people, and overall, I feel very good that we did it. Was it a lot of work? Sure, it was a lot of work. But in the end, I feel really good about myself.